What down, YouTube? Welcome back to Logic's Lens Gaming. Today, we're going to look through the lens of games that obviously are going to suck and ways that you can prevent yourself from wasting your money. So first off, I think that the fact that we're this new age technology and we're able to do so much research and find out so much more information than we used to be able to when we had to just go to the store and it was a hit or miss if a game was going to be good or not. I think that we're in a place now that we should take advantage of every and any opportunity we can to be more informed on our purchases. With that being said, I think I'm gonna give y'all some clear, these are just a few of the signs to indicate before you go out and spend your money if a game is gonna be good or not. So the first sign I think is we all have the capacity. You're on my channel right now, and thank you. If you have not subscribed, please do it now. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment if you feel that you can see if reviewers have been sent review copies of games. There's thousands of YouTubers that have access to pre-release versions of video games now where they get the games and they review them before the day one release, and I think that there's nothing better than to take advantage of that with your favorite trusted YouTuber and reviewer. You know me personally, I love Skill Up, I love Young Yeah, I love Game Ranks. These are all good channels in my personal opinion that get their review copies early and they do not give biased reviews. You know, I think when they love a game, it's like you can tell by the way they talk about it, and generally they're received pretty well. You know, they'll even acknowledge if, you know, we love this game even though most people don't, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And even then it's not too massaging of the balls too much. You know, it's really like, you know, we know that our opinion is different than everybody else's, but it's still a pretty good game. So with that being said, like, take advantage of some good YouTubers, look in their comments, look and see how people feel about their reviews on games and their opinions. So if a game isn't out and you're unsure from what you've seen, check out a trusted YouTuber you feel like you can trust if they have a review copy. But if they do not, if nobody across the board has a review copy, that's a big red flag, because think about it. You're a game developer. You just made a video game that you feel like is A1. You feel like this is the best product you made, the best y'all could do with what you have. You think that it's fun. You think that it's worth the price that you're putting it at. And you have the opportunity to give these YouTubers a review copy so they can come out before people get it, or if they was on the fence or not. That gives them the decision to where it's like, y'all, this game is really good, so I suggest you go get it. If you have that confidence in your game and you have that opportunity to let people know that before it comes out, why on earth wouldn't you take it? I don't see why. If I knew I made a video game that was just fucking amazing and I already had a good, rapport and people kind of trust me already, and I got the opportunity to let some people play it a few days before so they could get their reviews out and get a little bit more hype about it, you goddamn right I'm gonna do it. Like, why wouldn't I? It doesn't make any sense. As far as they bottom dollar, it's only gonna increase your sales if you know that you trust your product. So if that doesn't happen, that's one sign. The next sign, a la Cyberpunk 2077, a stringent embargo contract. What this means is if they give out, if a publisher does give out review copies, but you go to your favorite YouTuber's page and they like, yeah, I got this game and I reviewed it, but I can't show you any gameplay. I can only show you the stock footage that they've put out and given me. You know, I can't talk about 70% of the game. You know, I can only talk about the first hour. I can't talk about all the bugs. And I can't talk about, and I can't talk about, and I can't talk about. All that is not good. Like, I don't, if you guys were not there for the Cyberpunk 2077 debacle where they sent out only PC copies of the game and then you couldn't use any of the footage that you recorded while you played until after the game was released. So your review was showing the game at its best that CD Projekt Red wanted you to see. It's only their footage, and then you only got the PC, which was the best way to play it at release. Like, that's another red flag. There's no reason that you shouldn't give out every type of copy of the game. If somebody has a PS5 and they want to know how it plays on the PS5, but you like, no, you only can tell them about the PC. You only tell them about the PC part. Like, what type of shit is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's clear as day. It's like y'all hiding something. I think that's a clear sign that you're not confident in your product and you're hiding something. So it's like there's no reason under the sun. Again, if you believe in your product, you're gonna give it out. Like, yeah,
I'll review it, but we're gonna you can't review it for real. You can't tell them the bad. You can't show them. I'm sorry, you can't show them the bad experiences, and you can only talk about X amount of the game. You only show them what we want you to show. And we're not gonna give out the PC and Xbox version because those are shit and they're unplayable. So we can't have you telling anybody that.
Like, it was just the biggest heist of 2021. I mean, 2021, I believe. That was the 2021. That was the biggest heist in gaming in a long time, I must say. This next one could be a hit or miss, so just stay with me. The Callisto Protocol came out, and it wasn't the worst game on earth, but it also was not the best. A big red for you heard. I talked about this on Save the Game podcast. You can go back and hear I said it. I said I'm not convinced by this game because the trailers they have shown is not full gameplay. Like, you didn't just get to sit and watch an uninterrupted 15-minute gameplay. I think that's a sign that it's like, yeah, we're gonna keep showing you edited CGI and put together pieces of cool moments in the video game, but not straight up gameplay. Like I said, it could be a hit or miss but usually with these bigger titles, with the real big ones, they show you some gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no reason that this game is finished and you're trying to build hype and you're confident in it again to the point where you're not going to show any gameplay. I think it's scary. I think it doesn't make sense. If you're confident in your work and you want to show it off and get some hype around the game again, and you're not just going off your name and your history, you want that rapport. You want them to know that they can still trust y'all. Show some uninterrupted gameplay. Even if it's one of the lighter moments of the game, give them a little taste of what they could potentially expect. Show it off a little bit. Show it uninterrupted. Don't put together everything, because you can make anything look amazing when you put certain parts together. So I think that's a simple thing. If you believe in your product, again, and then you even have the opportunity to play it on PC, so nobody will know what's wrong with the Xbox if you still want to play that game. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's another sign of a bad game to come. But that's it for today. This is a really short video. I didn't want to take up too much of your time. It's just I'm noticing these little things in recent memory that just is clear signs that games are just not going to do well. I'm usually not wrong with games when they come out, if they're going to do well or not. Like, I'm really unbiased about it. I try to keep it in perspective. Like, I'm like, Gotham Knights, I'm like, yeah, that game doesn't look like it's finna be a whole shit show, but I knew it wasn't worth $70. You're not finna give me a 30 FPS game only for current gen with last gen specs and mechanics that aren't even something we haven't seen before, and with less fluid fighting, basically. You know what I'm saying? So but I actually have Gotham Knights now. I only paid $20 for it, and I'm not upset about that purchase at all. It wasn't the worst game ever, but you're not going to just charge me $70 because you said so. So with that being said, this is Logix. Thanks for tuning in to this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. If you didn't like it, let me know in the comments why you didn't. If you liked it, leave a like and subscribe, and I'm going to catch y'all next time. Peace.